Hello and welcome to legendary fishing adventures again. Today is the day we're going to see which makes better bait. McDonald's McChicken or Wendy's crispy chicken. Do fish like their chicken crispy or not? And if you're not a legendary fisherman and you don't catch any fish with this awesome bait, there's other uses for this sandwich. Absolutely delicious. If you want to catch a legendary fisherman, this is great bait. But by the ways, I gotta head out before I actually run out of bait because I ate it all. So I will see you at the pond, lake, or stream. All right, we are here at Pheasant Branch Conservatory with all the trees behind me, and we have the McDonald's and the Wendy's spicy crispy chicken, and also the McChicken. So we're here at this little stream place. As you can see, I've caught fish here before, so I know there's fish, but I'm gonna toss a regular jig into the water to make sure they're actually still here. It's just rained, and sometimes after a rain, the fish do move elsewhere. So hopefully I'm just not tossing into nothing, and we'll see which one of these, McDonald's or Wendy's, actually catches more fish. It's still sprinkling a bit, so it's kind of annoying, but not such a big deal. All right, we're gonna cast this little jiggly-tailed grub into the water until we get a fish, because I want to make sure before I do my McDonald's and Wendy's thing that there are actually legitimate fish here, because I don't want to be tossing into a stream where there's like basically no fish. I don't think I got a tug, so there are definitely fish here. There are definitely fish here, but I want to catch one just to confirm that indeed we can catch the fish. Usually this pool is so full of fish. Oh, I got one. That didn't take long at all. That did not take long at all. It's these crappy little fish. So as you can see, we caught a crappy little whatever this fish is. It's one of the sunfish. Or is it? Yeah, it's a sunfish. So we have confirmed that there are fish in this pool, and we're gonna see if the McDonald's and Wendy's can actually catch the fish. Okay, the fish just went back. The real test now begins. You can see I've hooked a tasty piece of McChicken onto this hook. And now we're gonna see if the McChicken can catch fish. Gonna fish with a McChicken for maybe a couple of minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And then we're gonna switch to the Wendy's spicy chicken to see like which is better for catching fish, if either one can actually catch any fish. And there we have it, a McChicken creek chub. Awesome little fish there. See you later, fish. Fish was pretty beat up even without the McChicken. We use the McChicken meat. We know the McChicken meat is a good fish bait. What about the McChicken bread? We've hooked a piece of McChicken bread on here to see if we can capture any fish. My guess is probably because fish basically eat bread. I know fish do actually eat bread. I don't know about McChicken bread though, because McChicken bread is different. It never goes bad. All right, got another juicy piece of McChicken meat on the hook. Let's see what we can get. Oh, I got one. Oh, this one's bigger. This one is significantly bigger. It is, this is actually the biggest fish I've actually caught in this region on the McChicken. A green sunfish. He ate my McChicken. Love that chicken sandwich. Green sunfish. This is the biggest green sunfish I've caught in this area. I've caught much bigger green sunfish in the lake, but this is the biggest green sunfish I've caught in this area. Not a bad green sunfish. On the McChicken, whoa. So we've actually hooked a piece of Wendy's crispy chicken sandwich on our hook. Let's see if the fish like this as much as McDonald's. Be interesting if this actually if one can really outfish the other. Because to me, I actually like Wendy's, but I got a tug right away. I got one. Oh nope, didn't get it. Didn't hook it, but this got interest right away. But it could just be that it actually stopped raining, so the fish are actually more active. That could definitely be it, or they just like crispy chicken more than McDonald's. They do like this chicken. They really do like this chicken. So turned out to be quite good bait, actually. I'm gonna try the McDonald's meat again soon. Cause oh God, I got one. Oh, this is actually, once again, I broke another record for sunfish. This is actually a fairly large sunfish that I caught on this chicken. The chicken actually does better than the jiggly worm for catching larger fish. This one, as you can see, this fish, as you can see, is as long as my hand. This is a pretty good sunfish to catch on Wendy's crispy chicken. Very interesting, very interesting. Large sunfish on Wendy's crispy chicken. All right, we're gonna cast out again into the middle of the stream. I've been getting hits every single cast. Caught that one really big sunfish here. By far the biggest one I've caught in the creek. And the interest in, dang man. I just can't land these fish, but they're getting interested and I just lost the bait. All right, getting multiple hits on this chicken, crispy chicken sandwich bait. Fish love this bait. I got one immediately after I tossed out. It's a smaller fish. It took the frickin' chicken, but it's a small sunfish. Got him, man. Got him for good. Man, fish love this chicken sandwich. It's insane how much fish love this chicken sandwich. We got a piece of McChicken tied on here. See if it does as well as the Wendy's. I mean, if that's so, oh yeah, it's an immediate hit. We got a fish. It's a creek chub. So we've caught 2 creek chubs with McDonald's McChicken and no creek chubs with Wendy's. So it looks like creek chubs prefer McD's. Interesting. Nice little creek chub there. After fishing extensively with the McChicken and the Wendy's crispy chicken, we have concluded that the Wendy's crispy chicken is far superior for fishing for sunfish. The McDonald's seems to be the preference of creek chubs, but since there are actually a lot more sunfish here than creek chubs, Wendy's takes home the winner. I think sunfish might also be more aggressive than creek chubs, so the creek chubs might have never got to the Wendy's. Almost every single cast with a crispy chicken, I got a hit. Whereas with the McDonald's, I had to cast many times before getting a hit. Both were successful in catching fish. The bread of both were not successful in catching fish, but the meat of both were actually very successful in catching fish. But Wendy's was far superior to McDonald's, and it did actually catch the biggest fish so far. But now you're wondering, oh legendary fisherman, what about non-crappie fish? What about fish that are not sunfish? Glad you asked. Let's go find out at another place. We're here at Confluence Point again, on this lake. This is kind of where the river, if you look at it, where the river actually goes into the lake. This is a hit or miss spot because sometimes there's fish here, sometimes there's not. Usually when the water is high, there's fish, and it just rained and it's still sort of sprinkling right now, so the water is high. I'm gonna toss a curly tail jig into the flow just to check to see if there's fish or not. And if there's fish, we'll see which one works better, McDonald's or Wendy's. We're gonna toss out this little jiggly tailed grub into the water because we always start out with this since we want to make sure there's actually fish here, so we're not fishing empty with the test. Reel slowly. Oh, we got one. Yep, definitely got one. The heavier one than the last. Oh, it's coming up. Oh, it's a largemouth bass. So there are definitely bass here, which is good because we want to see if the either bait can actually catch any bass. Look at that. Largemouth bass. Not a very large one, but a largemouth bass nonetheless. Casting out again. All right. We are going to reel in very slowly. Slowly. I think we got one. We got a tug. Oh, got one. It's a decently big size sunfish. One of those like near hand size sunfish. Very good catch. Very good catch. Check the look of that sucker. Very lovely. If you want to bait for a large northern pike, this would definitely be the sunfish to do it. And we're just going to get him off the hook and recast with the Wendy's bait. All right, casting out again. All right, reeling back. Ooh, tug, tug, tug. I think I got one. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Got one, got one, got one, got one, got one. Got one. It is another decent-sized sunfish. Bass do not seem to want to bite this kind of bait. I am only catching sunfish with Wendy's. This is Wendy's bread. Try 3. The first 2 times the fish bit it, but the bread fell off the hook and I was not able to hook. The bread's constitution is the hardest part. Getting the fish to actually bite the bread is actually not that much of a challenge. Getting the bread to actually hook and stay on enough for the fish to sink their mouth into the hook, that's the hard part. So now we have that. Slow. You got to move it very slowly. Work it slowly. Work it slowly, work it slowly. Oh, got a tug. I think this one's on. This one's on for good. This one's on for good. This one's on for good. Oh, that is the 3rd try. Another plump little bluegill, sunfish, whatever. Pan fish. Lovely. 3 tries with Wendy's. 3 tries. We're casting out with the McChicken. And let's see what we got. What we got. Slow. Oh, we got one. We got one already. We got one already. Did we hook a bass? Did we hook a bass? Did we hook a bass? It's a sunfish. It's a sunfish. It's a sunfish. Another plump little sunfish. It looks like these bigger sunfish, unlike the smaller sunfish, have no standards for their chicken. Attempt 9. McDonald's bread. Attempt 9. Attempt 9 with the McDonald's bread. Oh, geez, it probably just took the bait immediately. Oh, no, it didn't take the bait. Nope, it's still there. A lot of the bait's still there. This didn't come off this time. Oh, oh yeah, finally hooked. Oh, this one's strong. This one's a strong one. Oh yeah, finally hooked one on attempt 9 of Wendy's, of the bread from Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. This one's a honker too, check that out. Great little fish there. All right, that was quite an adventure we had there. We did actually capture several bass on things that were actually not the Wendy's or the McDonald's. So my conclusion is the Wendy's and the McDonald's are really only good for hooking sunfish. The jiggly-tailed worm is actually far better for actually hooking bass, because that's what I actually caught the bass on, and I actually caught several in that location, the second location. However, the McDonald's and the Wendy's, especially the Wendy's, were definitely hooking better for hooking sunfish at every location than the jiggly-tailed worm. So the bigger sunfish, they didn't really care which chicken it was, and the smaller sunfish were more picky. They preferred the Wendy's crispy chicken. So overall, I have to crown Wendy's crispy chicken the winner over the McChicken, although for bigger fish, it really didn't matter. I'm actually going to try to fish with KFC and other fast foods in the weeks to come and have more fishing adventures, so please join me then. Wendy's is the winner this time.